Hello everyone. Thank you. Welcome back to The Great Pyramid of Opinions, starring your host, FocusedCorner. Now, we're going to start off this episode right away because this is possibly the most difficult video I'll ever make because we're going to be focusing on Nickelodeon theme songs. As I said in the previous tier list video, I said I was also going to be focusing on Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network theme songs. I was originally planning to make this all in one video, but it was way too long and difficult for me to process. So, this is going to be in separate videos. So, if you want to see the Cartoon Network tier list, be sure to subscribe. Let's get this one out of the way, because this video is going to be way too long. Quick disclaimer first. This tier list is my opinion and my opinion only. There's going to be some daring claims I'm going to be making in some of these shows. These shows, in particular, they may be popular, but for me, I may actually dislike them. So please be mature in the comment section when you're discussing your thoughts on the other shows and their theme songs. Now, like the Nick Jr. tier list video, I will not be focusing on theme songs that I don't know about, or the show overall. I haven't watched it, so because of that, I cannot form my own opinion. Therefore, they won't be in the video. So you must pray to your stars that the theme songs I'll be talking about are what you know. The theme songs here are not going to be in chronological order. I'm just going to pick out any theme song that pops up first on my File Explorer. Now, the first theme song we're going to be focusing on belongs to a show that's quite possibly Nickelodeon's most famous show and possibly what they're known for at this point. I'm talking about SpongeBob.
Pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants.
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Now, don't get me wrong, this is one of the most iconic theme songs in Nickelodeon history. But when I watch it, I find it kind of annoying. Is it trash? No. Is it amazing? No. Is it annoying? Absolutely. So for that, I'm going to give this a C tier. It's not horrible. Again, it's not horrible, but I just find it kind of annoying. However, the next theme song is the definition of trash, horrible, monotonous, everything. We're looking at The Loud House. Enough! I am sorry to any Loud House lovers, but I hate this theme song. It's just so much more annoying than SpongeBob's. And every time I see it, I just know for a fact the episode is gonna be horrible. The show itself is mediocre at best. I'm going to put this at an E tier. I don't like it at all. Now, I don't care about all of those. Do Avatar now. What's your rating on that? Oh yeah, how could I forget? Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, about that. That ain't popping up on this tier list. Now, the reason why is because I draw a fine line between a theme song and an intro. In intros which there's no music whatsoever, or there's no lyrics whatsoever, it's just a regular intro to a show. I find that Avatar: The Last Airbender's intro is an intro. But it's not that I hate it. I absolutely love Avatar: The Last Airbender's intro, and it shall be the greatest Nickelodeon intro in my opinion. But because it's not a theme song or any other sort, I'm not putting this at a tier list. Just thought I'd get that out of the way. Now, let's go to a theme song which my opinion on it is bullshit. The show itself, trash. The theme song, actually awesome. It is to a show in which Nickelodeon advertises way too much. Every time I go on their channel, I see it everywhere. I'm talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The show itself could use some work, but the theme song, absolutely don't touch it. I love it. I think the reason why I like it so much is because the fact that the beat is just so wonderful. I find myself banging to this song every time I listen to it. There's just only one problem with it though. Oh, that lyric was so bad it physically harassed me. Yeah, that's right, Izu bitched about the TMNT lyrics. Nothing's off limits here. So, because of the lyrics, they could use some work. but the beat is absolutely awesome. I'm going to give this a B tier. Not bad at all. But now it's time to get into some of the more obscure shows. This is a show which I can guarantee almost no one remembers, but I do. But it's not because of how good it was because of how shit it was. And the theme song is pretty bad. It is Tough Puppy.
Dudley Puppy was a plain old mutt. Plain old mutt. He'd scratch, he'd dig, and then he'd chew his butt. Chew his butt. But when bad guys got too rough, he went to work for Tough. And now he's doing secret agent stuff.
Yeah, I'm not really fond of this theme song at all. It's just very annoying. It just makes you uncomfortable sometimes. So I'm going to put this at a D tier. It is not good. Now the next obscure show, well, it was obscure, but it recently got a huge resurgence because of some meme called the Snotty Boy Glow Up. It is called Back at the Barnyard.
Alright!
Right about that.
From the highest up to the hilltops, we go on dancing.
I won't lie, it slaps. It's not bad at all. It's just, it can get annoying sometimes, similar to SpongeBob, but it's less annoying than SpongeBob. It does slap. So, I'm going to put this at a B tier right next to TMNT because it's not bad at all. Alright, we're going to look at one more obscure show. This one is the worst of the bunch. It is possibly the worst show that Nickelodeon has ever made and has the worst theme song that Nickelodeon has ever made. No, scratch that. It is possibly the worst theme song ever made in television history. It's called Fanboy and Chumtum.
Fanboy Chumtum, a little cuckoo Fanboy Chumtum. We're amazing, totally crazy. Fanboy Chumtum, come on everybody sing. We're gonna scream at the top of our lungs. We're gonna play and have some fun. We don't care if you swear. I mean, look at our underwear.
Enough! I've had enough of that fucking show. Everything about it sucks so much. It deserves the F tier. Nothing can be worse than that one singular show. Period. Now that we got all of the obscure shows out of the way, it's now time to look at a show in which everyone cannot stop talking about. Everyone loves it, but I haven't really truly watched it. But I feel like not putting it in this tier list wouldn't do it justice. It is Invader Zim. I know I'm defying my own rules. I know I said in the beginning of the video that I cannot put any show that I haven't really watched on this tier list. But this show is extremely popular to the point in which I feel like people will be pissed that I wouldn't put this on the tier list. Nevertheless, I am going to be putting this at an A tier for how popular it is and how much respect the show and the theme song gets. Now, I love what everyone thinks. I hear you saying, what do I think? What is my opinion? Well, I would say that Now the next theme song we're going to look at is to a show which in my opinion has the best theme song when it comes to the cartoon variety on Nickelodeon. It's called Danny Phantom.
He's a phantom. Danny Phantom. Young Danny Phantom, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to view a world unseen. He's gonna catch 'em all 'cause he's Danny.
Everything about this song is just so addicting. I love every single bit of it. And especially since this was inspired by the original song by Queen called The Invisible Man. Due to my ever-growing love for this song, I'm going to put Danny Phantom at an S tier for how addicting the theme song is. Now the next theme song is interesting because I didn't watch the show, rather I watched the movie hundreds of times. It is Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius.
3, 2, 1.
Got a blast.
To the stars, you'll buy candy bars.
this theme song. It's really not bad at all. I find myself bobbing every time I listen to it. So I'm going to be putting this at an A tier right next to Invader Zim. I really like it. Honestly, I can't believe that I missed out on the show when I was a little kid and instead watched the movie hundreds of times. I may get into watching it again soon, but I highly doubt it considering that the newer content that I see from YouTubers discussing about Jimmy Neutron is making me a bit uncomfortable. Now the next thing I'm going to look at is to a show which, despite being very popular, I don't like it. It's not my thing. It is The Fairly Odd Parents.
Timmy is an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. The doom and gloom up in his room is broken instantly.
I completely respect the show and its legacy and the theme song, but it's just not my thing at the end of the day. But because of how popular the show is, I'm going to put this at a B tier. The only reason it's not an A tier is because at the end of the day, this is my opinion, and it's just not my thing. And it looks like that is all the cartoon theme songs I'll be focusing on for this tier list. Now we're going to switch on over to the live action side of Nickelodeon, with the first one being every high schooler or middle schooler's favorite show on Nickelodeon, Victorious.
Here I am, once again, feeling lost, but now and then I breathe it in to let it go.
It seems to me that this show's demographic is teen girls, but I, for one, really like this show and the theme song. They're both incredible. I would be lying if I said I didn't listen to this song on Spotify almost every day. It's really good. So I'm going to put this at an A tier. It's really good and extremely addictive. The next theme song we're going to look at is even better than Victorious, and in my opinion, the best theme song on the live action variety of Nickelodeon. It is Icarly.
4, 3, 2.
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful.
This show is absolutely amazing in my opinion. It's the best live action show out of all of the shows that Nickelodeon had to offer on the live action variety. And it fueled the fire in me even more when they rebooted it back in the summer of 2021. For all these reasons, and the fact that I listened to this song on Spotify so much that it's on my Spotify Wrapped playlist, it is going to be on the S tier. Absolutely amazing. The next theme song we're going to look at is, well, it didn't excite me as much, including the show, but it's still equally good. It is Zoe 101.
Are you ready? Ooh, I know you see me standing here. Do I look good, my dear? Do I look good today?
I'll be honest for a second, this didn't really interest me as much as the other live action shows that Nickelodeon had to offer. But it's not an atrocity, it's not horrible, it's just, pretty alright. So I'm gonna put this at a C tier right next to SpongeBob. It's not amazing, but it's just tolerable. The next theme song is way more than tolerable. It is one of my favorite theme songs on the live action variety of Nickelodeon, besides Icarly or Victorious. It is Drake and Josh.
Never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way, If you open up your mind.
Like Icarly, I listened to this theme song so much on Spotify that's on my Spotify Wrapped. Everything about this song is just so good and catchy. I really love, including the show. The show itself, it's amazing. So I'm going to put this at an S tier. It is an outstanding theme song. The second to last theme song we're going to look at is kind of a sequel to Victorious and iCarly, but it fell flat. But in my opinion, the theme song is pretty good. It is Sam and Cats.
I'm never that far, no matter where you are. Believe it, we can make it come true. We'll do it our way, no matter what they say. 'Cause no one's gonna do it for you. Yeah.
I'll be honest for a second, this is my least favorite show in the live action variety. It wasn't really that good in my opinion, but the theme song itself, it's pretty damn good. For some reason, the show is trash, but the song is good. So I'm going to put this theme song at a B tier. Really not bad at all. Before we get into our last theme song, I would like to have an honorable mention. It is Rugrats. If there wasn't a SpongeBob, then this would be Nickelodeon's most popular show. Now, what do I think of the theme song? It's not bad at all. I would have put it at a B tier, but I find no room for this theme song since I consider it more of an intro, and I didn't really watch this show that much for me to put this at a tier list. But I feel like this show would have gotten a good honorable mention. It deserves a mention at the very least. Now it's time to get into our last theme song for the day or night or whatever time you're watching this. It is Big Time Rush.
You count, play it straight, don't look back, don't hesitate. When you go big time, what you want, what you feel, never quit and make it real. When you're all big time.
Big Time Rush is my absolute favorite Nickelodeon band. I listen to them unironically every day. I like all of their albums. This theme song is incredible. Needless to say, this is going on the S tier. Of course, but what can I say? My taste buds disagree with this theme song very much. And with that out of our way, we have our complete Nickelodeon theme songs tier list, both in the cartoon and live action variety. Honestly, I am very surprised with the outcome of this video. I thought this was going to be over 30 minutes long. No, this is actually shorter than a Nick Jr. theme song tier list. I'm very surprised. But it's probably because I barely know any of the more popular shows like Cat Dog, The Angry Beaver, Doug, and many other classic Nick shows. I guess I truly am a boomer. But stay tuned, for I will do the Cartoon Network theme song tier list very soon. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see that. But for now, I'm going to end off this video. Thank you guys for watching, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Goodbye.